But having a zoo here, there's a lot of challenges, right? So what would you say is the biggest challenge of having this business in Branson?
I don't really know an answer to that. There's,
Really?
The city, all the governing bodies have been very welcome. I mean, they really have. We just moved here for this a few years ago, and they've been very welcoming.
Well, I mean, more like
what kind
of work that it takes. I mean,
work.
Do you find? Yeah,
of course,
it's your entire life.
This is being a small park, and Branson's kind of in the spotlight. Being a smaller park, at our other park in 120 acres, it's a lot bigger. There's actually way more work at this park, cleaning wise, as in like people leave trash everywhere. The other one, it's a drive-through. So you just drive through, the trash stays in their car and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cleaning. I mean, of course, we always clean the enclosures for the animals. But outside the enclosures, the human areas, there's a lot of work to do there.
Maintenance-wise.
Constant maintenance. I don't really think that answered your question, though.
No, that's a challenge. I just wonder what it's like to own a zoo. Because
I was just trying to think that.
A zoo,
I was just trying to think the difference that we never faced at the other park that we do here is the cleaning, constant cleaning. Because when you have 400 or 500 people in a small park, it's totally different than a 120-acre drive-through.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm getting at.
Oh, I see. So, but you have a lot of employees here, right? I see people running around. There's somebody doing bottle feeding or something over there a minute ago.
Yeah, there's always something going on. So instead of just a regular zoo where you just walk through and that's it, and you just look at the animals, there's constantly something going on so you can interact with the animals.
Yeah.
And we've become world famous for it, actually. I mean, there's people from Europe that have already heard about us.
Really?
On Facebook, yeah.
Oh.
Social media is amazing. It's awesome.
It is. It's a little scary sometimes.
Yes.
We'll say something as a joke and...
Yeah,
that kind of goes.
Especially when you're
like your hunger for bald eagles. That's
yes,
probably.
It's scary when
unquenchable thirst for their blood.
In my profession,
going to be a problem.
Joking about animals can be kind of dangerous because people could take it any way they want.
Well, I was going to ask about that. Do you ever get people like that? I use some animals in my show, my magic show. Mainly, I used goldfish. Oh. And I had people really upset that I used...
Goldfish activists?
Goldfish, yes. I had people very upset about the goldfish in my act. But do you get that very much here?
We do, and it amazes... Like I said, Branson's in the spotlight. So you're going to get somebody that always... and it amazes me that some people will come to the zoo and then give you crap about having animals in captivity. But, I truly believe that we're doing right here. I mean, we take care of our animals. Our animals, we follow all regulations. We're not a roadside zoo. We truly love the animals.
Right.
So I have no problem defending myself or justifying what we do. These people that think that animals are supposed to be in the wild, like I talked about, the wild doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Everybody has this romantic idea of animals get to lay around in the green, lush grass and there's waterfalls and they have all the food they want. No, I mean, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Literally. They are literally, that lion hasn't made. She eats 7 pounds of chicken a day, every day. She would go weeks without eating. Most of them don't live past their second birthday. Then you add humans in there, and pollution, and poaching, and all these other things, human encroachment, deforestation. And so the problem with the activists is I think they're just a little bit uneducated. If they would take misinformed, there you go, not uneducated, misinformed. If they would do a little bit of research, they would understand that zoos are important.
Yeah, well,
a proper run zoo is very important.
Well, here's the confusion that I think some people have is there's a big difference between a zoo and an amusement park.
Yes.
Your animals are not performing. You're not training them. You're not forcing them to work for their food.
Yeah, they don't get beat
to
do what we want them to do. Yeah, and even in the show, I mean, if an animal doesn't want to come out, we don't force it to come out and do anything.
Right.
You know, these animals like to come out and interact. If anybody who comes to the zoo will see that.
Same thing with my kids. I treat them the same way.
Yeah. And on TripAdvisor, if you read our reviews, we're over 4.5 stars right now. We're at 4.5
out of 20.
Yeah. And most of them talk about how healthy and happy our animals look.
Right.
Which most people comment, most zoos you go and the animals are all asleep and they look groggy and unhappy, and ours are constantly, it's enrichment. We have an enrichment program. Every single day of the week, we trade out all their toys. So they get a new toy every day, and they get to play.
Yeah, I was watching
Things
the
like that.
camels
Little
over here
things.
with the Xbox. And
Yeah,
got the
PS3, they
PS4s
traded out
PS3s,
every other day.
well,
Yeah.
we'll get you upgraded.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you're
behind
like
the
3 years
times.
behind. But